Zentangle is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Welcome to 31 Days of Zen, the October project on Ornate Square. The idea is to guide you through the process of creating unique, zenful creations and to have fun all along the way. So, are you having fun? Do let me know. Hello, I'm Sandhya Manne. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collections. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any videos that I post here throughout this month of October. It's day 22 today and we are working with string number 22 from the Ornate Square template. You can get the template and all other details about this project by logging on to my website www.sandhyamanestudio.com/ornatesquare. Okay, so now go grab the supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now.
Okay, so here we are with our string tile with the string number 22. So it's day 22 and we are working with string number 22. And you can join the fun by logging on to www.sandhyamanestudio.com/ornatesquare. So when you sign up and you register for a nominal fee, you get this template called Ornate Square 31 Days of Zen. So there are 31 strings that we can use that we are using for this project, and this is string number 22. Okay, so let's get to our supplies. So we are working with 01 black micron, PN or a 08 black micron, a 01 brown micron, a 05 brown micron, 10 jelly roll, and pencil, stub, and white pencil, white charcoal pencil, and stub. So these are our supplies for the session. So now let's get started. So I'm going to start with black 01. So we'll start with this. So I'm going to first go around and ink my circle. Okay, and I'm also going to ink these first layer of petals here. Okay, so now in these section, I'm going to work with my 01 brown. So we're going to work inside of these petals. So now we're using 01 brown, and going to make some fine intricate details in this set of petals. So we're going to do this tangle called Venn. So it kind of forms like this. So let's go ahead and add Venn here. Venn here. So let's start from here. I'm going to make a V and then an aura V. So the concept of this tangle Venn is basically it's kind of these half circles sticking to one another, but then you can do so many things differently inside of the tangle. So if I'm doing one particular variation, now you can do something else. So this is one of those tangle come reticula inside which we can have different kind of fragments. So here's what I am doing for each of these each of these petals. Okay, so take your time and let's finish this whole thing. Now let's get to the second layer of petals here. So here again we're still continuing with brown pen, and we are going to do this tangle called Borbz. So it's a beautiful tangle. We start with oval like that. You can place it randomly anywhere in that oval or in your petal, and we are going to give it an aura line, and we're going to pull out lines. Okay, but before we do that, I realize we need to ink this as well with 01 black. So I'm going to take a minute to ink my second layer of petals. Okay, so back to where we were working. So I made my oval here, made my oval with my brown pen, and then I gave an aura line, and now I'm going to pull out lines like this that is going all around. We're going to go around adding solid brown inside of this inner oval shape that we have. Okay, and then of course I'm going to take a minute to just make it slightly dark right at the ends here to give that little weight. Okay, so now I'm going to repeat this. Now you don't have to have your oval right at the same spot. You can kind of have it a little off, and that's okay. We're not going to be extremely careful or perfect with our positioning of the ovals. So have fun. It's fun to kind of let go and be loose, and still expect it to it all turns out to be good. So just trust the process and continue. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add brown inside of this. Okay, so I'm just going to go around adding my circles first. Okay, so here it is, all done. Now let's get to this petal that's hidden behind. So the third layer, and we are working with 01 black micron. So we are, I don't want to ink it right away. So we're going to do this tangle called Tidings. It's a beautiful tangle. It's just simple S like this, and then you just make this slightly darker, and then you start adding aura lines like this. So it's all just auras. So here's my second S, and okay, so something like this. We're going to fill this entire section in these petals with S. You can have them in whichever direction you want. Okay, so continue making the S, and then we start giving it an aura line. Okay, so take your time and let's fill the rest of them with Tidings. Okay, so here it is all done, right? So now I'm going to go back and just make sure I kind of connect them all. I'm not making a very rigid solid line, but I'm just going around, kind of connecting it and making sure it's all compact like that. Okay. Okay, so now I am going to go around inking this line. Okay, so now here we are going to add solid black, so I'm going to use my PN Black Micron, and we are going to fill this entire section around the flower with solid black. Okay, so take your time to go around and add black. So we're going to do it in all around this and here as well. Okay, so here it is all done. We've added black all around, and now we're going to use the white pen, and we're going to start working on these corners, right? So we're going to do this tangle called Kissing Mooka by yours truly. So it starts like from here, from this point. I'm going to pull out a line and make a Mooka here. Okay, so let me just reactivate my pen. Okay, and then I do this on the other side as well. So these two Mookas are kind of like together but facing the other side. Right, so I'm going to repeat the same thing here. So from here I'm going to pull out a line to the corner, and so this Mooka is hiding behind the first one, and then on this side we're going to pull out a Mooka like this. Okay, and now we have these little gaps, so I'm just going to go around adding circles there. Okay, like that. So let's go around and do this once again. From this corner, pull out a line, make a Mooka here, and end it, and then this one kind of comes like this, ends it. So this is on the other side, like that. Okay, so we start from here. These sections I'm just going to add V shapes like this. It isn't much of a space, but I just want to add something in there for continuation. A black pearl inside, so I'm going to use my PN pen. I'm going to give an aura line. Okay, so there it is all done. Now let's get to our border. So for the border, we are going to do this tangle called Rashell. So Rashell is a beautiful border tangle, and I'm going to start from this corner. So we're going to work slightly away from this black line, right? So I'm going to start from here, make a dot, leave some space, pull a line, again make a dot, space, pull a line, dot, space. Okay, so continue going around, and I'll try and make sure that I get a dot here. So maybe 1, 1, 2, 3, probably. Let's see, or maybe just 1. I think we'll just do 1, longer one. Okay, so try and make sure you get the dot at the corner. Okay, so I'm pretending the dot is behind the tiding. Okay, so now what we do here is we are going to start from this point here. Okay, pull a line out like this, go out, touch this upper line, and then come back and end at the dot. Okay, so once again from here, I'm going to start from here, go out like that, touch this upper line, come down, and end it at the dot. Okay, so this is going to go around, and I'm assuming it's behind the tiding, like that. Okay, so can we turn around? Okay, so continue doing this. So continuing on that. Okay, so now that all of that is done, we are going to go around adding some beautiful petals like this. Okay, so we're going to go around on the other side as well. Okay, so continue, go ahead and add this detail for each of our Rashells. Okay, so take your time to do this. Okay, so here it is all done. Now I'm going to go back in here, this inner dot that we have. I'm going to make it more prominent, like a teardrop. Okay, so I'm going to go around doing this. And also I am going to add lines like this. Okay, so take your time to add on these fun elements to make it look more interesting. So this is done, and then of course I'm going to go back in and add a nice teardrop. Okay, so that is done. Now I'm going to use my brown 01 and give a final aura around Rashell. So I'm just going to go around. So gently just go around. Okay, so now I still have space at the border. So if you want, we can give another aura line like that, or we can add circles or triples like that. So I think I'm gonna add. Let's see, what can we do here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna add triple like that. So I'm just going to go around adding this. It's more like a perk. Okay, so take your time to do that. Okay, so here it is all done. I've added perk all around. Now let's get to shading. So let me get my shading tools here. Okay, so I'm going to start with Venn here. So we're just going to go behind that petal. Just going to darken this a bit more. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to add a pencil. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add my pencil on one side like this. Okay, so it doesn't matter where your inner circle is. Okay, so here it is, all done. I have the flower, and I am also going to use my pencil and just go around Rashell right over the brown pen work, and we're just kind of adding our pencil right there. So that is going to be here like this. Okay, so let's go around adding white pencil. Okay. Okay, so here this is also done. Now I'm going to use again my pencil to just add pencil right here at Rashell. Okay, so this is going to be like this. Okay, so again, take your time, go around, and let's do that. Okay, so here it is, all done. Now I'm going to use my white charcoal pencil and just give a bit of light here. Okay, and same thing on this side as well. It's very subtle, but it does make a difference. There it is, all done. Okay, so let's call this done. Now I'm going to go around, let's put our initials and add our tangle names. Okay, so here's my 01 black micron, and I think I'm going to add my initials on Rashell here. Okay, and let's journal this. Today's date is 22nd October 2021, and this is Ornate Square, day 22, and we first started off with this tangle called Venn, and then we did Borbz, and then we did Tidings, and then we did Kissing Mooka, and finally we did Rashell. So these were our tangles for today's session. So here it is, it's all done.
Project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at Sandhya Manne or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya. So I get to see your lovely works there and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started in your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.sandhyamannestudio.com for workshops, courses and membership. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you tomorrow with project number 23. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.